Welcome back to the Book Digest. Today, we are diving into a really powerful one. This is Marketing by the absolute legend, Seth Godin. Now, if you've always kind of thought that marketing was just about flashy ads and catchy slogans, get ready. This Book Digest is going to show you a completely different and, honestly, a much more human way to think about it. Right off the bat, we're starting with this quote because, really, it's the core of his entire philosophy. Just let that sink in for a second. Forget about manipulation, forget about hype. Godin is arguing that real marketing, the good kind, actually starts with generosity and empathy. It's all about helping someone solve a problem they genuinely have. It's a huge shift in perspective. So why is this new way of thinking so important? Well, because as Godin so powerfully argues, the way marketing's been done for pretty much the last 100 years, it's just fundamentally broken now. We've all lived through this, right? Think about TV commercials that just bust into your favorite show, or those annoying pop-up ads that take over your screen. That's interruption marketing. The goal was always about scale. Just shout your message at millions of people and, hey, someone's bound to listen. But in today's world, with endless choices and information overload, we've all just gotten really, really good at tuning out the noise. This slide, I think, just maps out the whole transformation perfectly. We're moving away from interruption and towards permission. We're shifting from chasing massive scale to building real, genuine connections. You can see the entire game has changed. It's no longer about shouting and manipulating, but about serving and earning trust. And that leads us right into the core mindset shift of the whole book, making that journey from just shouting at people to actually genuinely serving them. This is such a simple idea, but it is so powerful. You see, old school marketing starts with a product and then asks, okay, how can we sell this thing? But modern marketing completely flips that around. It starts with a specific group of people and asks, what can we build for them? How can we help them? It's a total reversal that puts empathy right at the center of everything. So what does that actually look like in practice? Well, it's not about boring demographics anymore. It's about what we call psychographics. What's the story your customer is already telling themselves? What are their hopes, their fears, their dreams? What kind of status are they looking for? You see, effective marketing doesn't try to change any of that. It just tries to understand it and align with it. Okay, this brings us to the first big, practical, and maybe a little counterintuitive strategy that Godin gives us, and it's this. To make a bigger impact, you actually need to think smaller, a lot smaller. Godin wants us to ask this super essential question. Who, specifically, is this for? And, the most common answer people give is almost always the wrong one. And there's the trap. Everyone. When you try to appeal to everyone, you have to water down your message, you have to smooth out all your interesting edges, and you end up making something kind of average that doesn't really connect with anyone. Being generic is actually the riskiest thing you can do. So instead, Godin introduces this amazing concept, the minimum viable audience. The goal here is to find the smallest possible group of people you can serve, and then you just serve them so incredibly well, solve their problems so perfectly, that they just can't help but tell other people about it. That's how great ideas actually spread. All right, so once you've found that audience, what's next? Well, the goal isn't to just process them through some automated system. It's to build a real, lasting relationship that's based on trust. The classic marketing funnel. We've all seen this. It's basically a numbers game, right? You pour tons of people who might not even care into the top, and you just hope a few actual customers drip out the bottom. It's a one-way street, it's super impersonal, and it basically treats people like objects to be processed. The alternative and much better model is the flywheel. With the flywheel, the energy actually comes from inside. You serve a customer so well that their satisfaction, their word of mouth, becomes the very engine that brings in new people. It becomes this self-sustaining loop that's powered by real value, not a huge ad budget. So how do you get that flywheel spinning? You do it with permission. Permission marketing is the polar opposite of interruption. It's about earning the privilege of talking to people who actually want to hear from you. Think about it. It's the email you look forward to opening, not the one you instantly send to your spam folder. And this, right here, is the foundation of trust. Okay, so let's bring all this home. When you start to combine these ideas, serving people, finding your smallest viable audience, and building trust through permission, you get what we call marketing that genuinely matters. I love this quote because it just nails the end goal perfectly. When you do marketing the right way, Your customer doesn't feel like they're seeing an ad or getting a sales pitch. They experience it as helpful advice, a valuable service, or a solution they were already looking for. It becomes kind of invisible because it's just woven into the fabric of the value you're providing. And this is such a great reminder that marketing isn't just a department, It's everything you do. The price you set sends a message. The way you handle customer service tells a story. Your product design makes a promise. For any of this to work, all of these signals have to be aligned and consistent, building trust at every single touch point. And in the end, Godin leaves us with this final, really powerful question. He reframes marketing not just as a tool for selling stuff, but as an engine for making change happen. It's about making things better by solving problems for a specific group of people. So the real question isn't just about what you sell, it's about the impact you want to have on the world. What change are you seeking to make?